Welcome back to Across Louisiana. You know, for youth in the Baton Rouge community, it's time to get in the zone, the Family Zone with Unity Youth Day and Family Zone. And here to tell us all about it is John Daniel. Welcome to the show, John.
How are you, Niels? And thank you on behalf of our youth and families.
Thrilled to have you.
Appreciate the opportunity. We've got two major events coming up, and most people know now that Unity Day Youth and Family Zone is focused in on developing healthy children who are motivated about learning in conjunction with working with their families. We've got an event coming up on February 26th where we're bringing in a national journalist in. It's going to be held at Baton Rouge High School on February 26th from about 9:30 to about 12. Mr. Tony Brown, who was the founder and producer of Tony Brown's Journal, is coming. And he's going to open up a Black History capsule, time capsule.
Oh, wow.
He's going to be speaking with a number of people, 1,000 people are going to be there, some from the school system. As a matter of fact, even Jackie Vines is coming to introduce him and be a part of what, she's very aware of his reputation. Also, Dr. Bernard Taylor will be there. So we'd love to have, it's free to the public, have everybody come out. Here's the really bottom line, it's fantastic though. Tony Brown was on PBS for 40 years. That's the longest running show, even over Mr. Rogers. And the content of his show had to do with self-empowerment and being self-reliant. He's had people like Nelson Mandela, Denzel Washington, various presidents on his show talking about the issues of the day. And the issues weren't just about African Americans, they were about people in general. The bottom line is he is now creating a Netflix of such, what we call it Tony Brown's online library. And he's moving this forward so various organizations and individuals can be a part of it. Here's the really wonderful thing. Anybody who is part of subscription selling for this gets 20% of that. And it's a very minimum fee. So we're looking forward to that. This is all about education. The second event we're doing is going to be in May. It's the second ExxonMobil YMCA Unity Day. And the focus of that simply is to help young people get involved in pro-social activities for the summer. You know and I know. You know, the concentric circles of support we used to have as kids aren't there. You could go out and play, there was no problem. You can't do that anymore. I love the way Sid Gotro talks about it, the triangle, where education, family, and church used to be there to support us. Well, some of those things aren't in the same vein they were before. Or more intelligently put, our children aren't necessarily gravitating to them. So we need those kind of core values to keep people healthy, to keep them focused on the value of education, and as important as that is, to be able to be a good worker, and more important, to be a good citizen, so that indeed we all can benefit from that.
So if people want to get the scoop on that, where can they go for more information?
Well, you can go to unitydayzone.com, or you can contact me at jgdaniel@cox.net, or call me, 402-871-5945.
These events are awful exciting and they have a lot to offer for everyone, but I know you have lots of core programs that run the year round. Tell me a little bit more about what you do there.
Absolutely. Our headquarters is at the YMCA, the A.C. Lewis YMCA. And from the cellular level, we believe we have to work with young people to develop their minds and bodies. So the YMCA, of course, is always focused on that kind of thing. You know, we are focused on developing the heads, hearts, and habits of individuals so they can become productive citizens. So we have a karate program at the YMCA A.C. Lewis, 350 South Foster. We're there 29 hours a month, and all of our students have some family member with them. Indeed, it's a great program focusing on using your heads, your hearts, and your good habits to solve problems.
John, thanks so much for coming on and sharing with us about that. Really appreciate that.
My pleasure, Niels.
Well, that's going to do it for this episode of Across Louisiana. I'd like to thank our guests, Mayor Harold Rito, Sharon Ferret, Brian Skelton with Youth Oasis, and John G. Daniel of Unity Youth and Family Zone. Have a good weekend, everybody.